Stafford now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Going again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. Not the way they drew that one up. It is down inside the 35-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Motion man right is Smith. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing, but boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Another run for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Rams 8, Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Williams. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
What is up?
Williams on first down. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they continue to trail by 8. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. There's Evans set to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Yeah, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
4th down? Absolute. 3rd down? Sure, why not? But 2nd and short? It's not too often you see a sneak right there. Hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
What is up?
Williams to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing a 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
What is it on?
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now to throw. Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nakua here. He's got it. And he has the 1st down for the Rams. And, partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And a lackluster